What's going on, y'all, man? Look, it's Big C O B J back at it again. So today word or topic of discussion is going to be doubt. The way I vision doubt is also an illusion. It's another tool to help you get a step closer to your dreams, your ambition, goals, things like that, life in general. The way I visit or visualize doubt when it does come to me is do only unbelievable brave things. Do only unbelievable brave things. Reason why is because sometimes we don't believe the full potential that we have. In order for us to get to the next step, all we have to do is jump and be brave, and also know where we're going to land, which would be the thing part. So today I wanted to kind of go over this one little page. It's called Health Food. It's by Dennis Kimbro, Think and Grow Rich. I just lost the page, but I'm about to find it again. but So, reason why I'm mentioning this today is because you have to feed your mind mentally to always know like which steps you're gonna make, how you're gonna move, things like that. We tend to fall short on the mental other than the material or physical. So, actually, I found it again. So this page is called Health Food. When it comes to food for thought, some of us are at a hunger strike. It says your mind is an extraordinary complex, yet it works with simple 3 steps. First, it takes in information, what you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. Second, it processes these data. How does this information relate to me? Third, after processing the information, your brain tells you an action to take. In building a life of success or failure, your mind takes in information, processes it, and then tells you what to do. A cliche of modern times is garbage in, garbage out. Just like I told y'all, if you hang around trash, you smell like trash. Just like iron sharpens iron. Okay. I mentioned that in my last topic about fear, face everything and rise. So you have to know where you at with it, like who you're around, things like that, but also be able to go over and above that. So a woman walked into a bookstore one day to buy a computer guide. When asked what type of handbook she wanted, she replied, "Oh, just anything. Any book will do." So the clerk handed her an out-of-date manual. She rapidly flipped through the text and then said, "This looks good. I'll take it." Half an hour later, the same woman arrived to a meat market and demanded prime rib. She refused the first cut as well as the second, insisting upon the best that you have. When she finally received the most expensive cut, she announced, "I am particular about what I eat." How unfortunate that so many people feed their bodies with the best that money can buy, with their minds get by on just any old thing. Meaning like we would just go for anything, you know what I'm saying? So but the main thing is saying in this page is start a health food diet by feeding your mind healthy, uplifting thoughts. I will be very particular about what I feed my mind. So again, she walked into the bookstore to buy a computer guide. They asked her, what did she want? She said, "Oh, just anything." Boom. It was an outdated computer guide, out of date manual. She flipped through it. Okay, looks good. I'll take it. Then half an hour later, she went to a meat market. She said she wanted prime rib. She was sorting through the different type of meats. She said the first and second one wasn't good enough. And then she purchased the last one, the third one, which was the most expensive one. And she said, "I'm very particular about what I eat." Mind you, she's not very particular about what she eats mentally. So what the saying was saying is, how unfortunate is that so many people feed their bodies with the best that money can buy. And it says, how unfortunate so many people can feed their bodies with the best that money can buy while their minds get by on just anything. Start a health food diet by feeding your mind healthy and uplifting thoughts. Meaning, do only uncomfortable, unbelievable, however you want to go about it, use that you. Do only uncomfortable or unbelievable brave things or beautiful things. So I gave y'all 2 different ways how to look at doubt. But reason why I say this is because if I doubted myself by reaching my full potential by trying to get into sweets and things like this while I was first started out cutting. I always wondered, like, dang, why can I do it? Because the last question was, do you have your license? Do you have your paperwork behind it? Things like this. I was doubting myself, thinking like, man, I do not want to go to college. I already finished high school. I do not like school. I don't want to do this. I just want to cut hair. Not understanding how important it is to really have your paperwork along your career in order to reach different heights, new rooms, things like that, different type of people. So what I had to do was face everything and rise. So I went ahead and enrolled, graduated college, challenged state board, passed state board, got my license. Just a simple example. You always have to do uncomfortable things as well. Do only uncomfortable, brave things. For example, getting my suite. I was only paying $150 a week at the last location I was at, which was cool. I was rocking out for 2 years, and then I said, I need to elevate. I have to grow. I have to do something else. So I've been looking around. Everything worked out for me. It popped up in my reading. It was time to go. And I went ahead and pulled the trigger. And the reason why I'm mentioning all of this is because everything happens through divine timing. No matter if you're religious, spiritual, the whole 9 yards, I believe that everything happens at the right time. What's for you will come, what not will branch off. So, like I said, I got a reading. Ifa told me it was time for me to leave. I'm child of Obatala, which represents number 8. Creativeness, a lot of stuff, abundance, clear thinking, creativity, all of these different characteristics that Obatala has. So, mind you, when I found my suite, my loft number is number 8. So I already knew it was time, it was alignment. 8 represents abundance and all these things too. So I was like, okay, it's time. Yes, I was nervous, but I changed my perspective, I pulled the trigger. Now I have everything that I need. It's very professional. I control the room. I can cater to each client. My payments and tips have been way different now that it's a more sacred environment. It's more professional, clean. Everything's nice, good lighting. As you see in the background, all my artwork, I get to show how creative I am as a person as well. But if I let my mental hold me back, I would have never got to this position where I'm at now. And now I am very thankful, like, just to be where I'm at right now, not knowing, just from cutting in the bathroom to having my own shop, my own space now, and I'm legit. And it was all mental, thinking like, dang, how am I gonna pay this double and some on top of my bills? But I was able to change my focus and face everything and rise and do only unbelievable, brave things. And or uncomfortable things, beautiful things, uncomfortable, beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting into this. And it's like, your body, listen to your body, your mind as well. Like, literally your body, your ori inu, which would be your belly button. Oh, I get the butterfly feeling. Oh, I'm nervous. That is your vessel talking to you, saying, look, I don't need to be in this situation. I don't need to be in this environment. I got to pull from these friendships, whatever the case may be, because your body is a vessel. You have to listen to your ori inu, which is your belly button, your stomach, that gut feeling, butterfly feeling, and also your ori, your consciousness, your mind, your way of thinking, things like that, because you know what you feel, you know what you see, all of these things align with you. So what I'm saying is, I trusted myself, I bet on myself, and I was able to shift fear and doubt, and I made a huge step in my career, and also been able to give back to the community by providing y'all these YouTube videos on the tutorials on how to cut hair, things like that, and also to give you food for thought, because I want to also shift these focuses from people listening to all this certain type of music and read certain type of things, when you can also feed your mind mentally in order to get to the next step. Or this might be that extra push that you needed when you aligned to watch this video in order for you to go ahead and start getting a step closer to what the Most High have lined for you, because everything's already predestined. We have to make the right decisions and choices in order for us to align with our destiny, you know. So like I said, simple video today. I just wanted to go over this page by Dennis Kimbrough. It's called Think and Grow Rich. Each day they have different type of perspectives and things like that. Definitely would recommend. So much life has to offer, man. That's all I want to say. All these different things. I've manifested so many things, man. And the power with your tongue is definitely real. Bet on yourself. Challenge yourself. Use your superpower. And do what's mandatory. You know what's right, what's wrong. You know what you gotta do. So, for example, okay, last page. This page was for yesterday. So this is aligned with what I'm talking about too, as far as like using your potential. So it's called the Juice Man. So this is how it goes. There was a strong man who traveled with a circus. One of his most memorable stunts was to take a lemon and squeeze every last drop of juice out of it. He would then offer $1,000 to anyone who can manage to squeeze as much as one additional drop of the fruit, from the fruit. He boasted about this feat from city to city, but no one was able to win the money. One day, he came to a small town and pitched his offer. A small, frail woman stepped forward and accepted the challenge. She took the crushed lemon and squeezed several drops from it. The man couldn't believe his eyes. "How did you do that?" he asked. The woman shrugged and said, "My husband been out of work for nearly a year. I do this all the time. When it comes to pushing ahead and using your talent, we must squeeze every drop." When presented with the heroic challenge of carving out a better life, many who face barriers have managed to squeeze every drop from their ability. Think of how many people been able to pull themselves out of situations and use their full ability. Our time and place is now, and we have the opportunity to do all the pioneering and control we have ever dreamed of. As in all of the other times, we only need courage and determination to squeeze out every last drop. I will use all of my untapped abilities. Hey, I'm gonna leave that where it is. Tap in with yourself. Do only unbelievable, brave things. Do only uncomfortable, beautiful things. Face everything and rise. Keeping it simple. Like I said, I'm about to go over another topic soon. Maybe tomorrow sometime. Y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. I just want to share that with you all and uplift everybody as much as I can. And look, pull that trigger. Jump. If it's confirmation, hey, you know, whatever it is that you've been working on, do it. Just jump. Pull that trigger and jump. Face everything and rise, man. Let's go. New day. Big COBJ back at it again. Let's go.